Okay, so if everyone's here, we can continue. I'm just gonna say that without much trouble, I mean without any trouble, you managed to get back to the city of Pinewood probably next day. Because honestly, I forgot what was the time the last session ended, if it was during the night.
Let's just say it took long enough to get to day, even if it was day to begin with.
Yeah, so let's just say you get back to Pinewood on the morning of the next day. What do you do?
Well, I
Well, we
suppose
should probably head for...
let's look for Zack. We all know he's around here somewhere.
We don't know him yet.
We'll know him soon enough.
You know of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely possible that you've passed in your adventures with him and you maybe even saw his face.
Yeah, well, whatever.
We need to replace our
but
teammates who have
for
turned
now,
into a purple mist.
okay, so maybe the easier question. Are you going straight to Popleoria or are you like taking some rest to leave your bags and things at the inn? The Fainting Quiver, because I assuming you spent the old days you were in the Pinewood and doing stuff, you were staying at the Fainting Quiver Inn.
Yeah, we should probably head to the inn to get our bearings and yeah.
And speaking of inns, it's rather out of character, but I completely forgot since the beginning of the session to charge you for renting a room. So I don't exactly know the exact number you should pay, but let's just say for all the days that have passed and rooms and so on, that for the days each of you, except Zach, because Zach isn't there yet. So Jai, Otiros, and Genkiro pay 100 gold pieces for all the days at the inn until now. Because, well, it's a pretty good inn. It's probably one of the best inns in whole town.
Can't I just spend some low price for like 10 silver?
A good inn would be, at least Pathfinder says, 2 gold a night.
Honestly, I am maybe too lazy, but
Are we being scammed?
I'm only operating on gold pieces. I don't know, maybe in the future I will change, but for now, for me it's too much hassle, because for as long as I was playing Pathfinder, we on every session we used only gold pieces as value.
Well,
I mean, not all this session, but on the other ones with my friends. Yeah, sorry, Zach.
Pinewood sounds like somewhere that would have expensive rooms and no non-expensive rooms, kind of like California.
Yeah.
I mean, don't cry, guys. You get like 2,000 gold pieces per head on a like pretty dangerous job, so you have money, a lot of money. Okay, so if that's out of the question, I have another question, like concerning maybe not exactly the plot, but overall your character's decisions. Didn't you guys thought about buying a house that will act as a base of operations instead of renting a room in inn?
Nah,
I'm just wondering, so I wanna know if you only...
I don't think anybody ever wanted a house, at least not as I've been here.
No.
I mean, not saying like completely in character, but also if there is a chance that in the future you will be planning to do so, like to have something akin to a base of operations, home that you can return, rest, and then go to another adventure, in that kind of sense.
No, Jai would... if nothing's keeping him here, he would just move on and go look for the small group
Adventure.
of people he's been looking for, but he would definitely not go for a home, for a base.
Yeah. Speaking of people you need to like find, I need to remember and write down and think about your personal storylines.
Yeah.
So let's just say we just hire a tavern, barely doing that even.
Buy a tavern.
Yeah, let's buy a tavern. Like we have gold, we can do it.
Okay, so we'll like get some rest, get your bearings, and I don't know. You wanted to talk with Pope Leoria about this artifact, or what was your idea?
We were gonna give her the general information we got from the orcs.
Yeah. Maybe if she knows anything more about the dragon or what our next plan should be.
That, did we get a reward for slaying the orcs? We haven't, right?
No.
I don't actually remember what the amount of gold was.
Honestly
but
speaking, I also forgot what the amount of reward was.
it was quite a bit.
I
I think we got 5k up front and then something afterwards.
I mean, it should be written down on your characters, like the amount of current gold you had, because I remember that he.
I added the gold, but I don't remember. I think it was like 2,000 each or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
rather 2,000, and then
Oh, right.
because Robert was in a hurry to go to Fort Darkwell, he said that you negotiated very quickly that depends on what will happen and how dangerous the mission will be.
Yeah.
You will ask for more. But yeah, problem is that it will be a day or two until Robert returns from Fort Darkwell, or maybe more. You are not exactly sure.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so
that's fine.
I'll just go with this quickly. So yeah, without no problem, you have a meeting with Pope Leoria. You exchange general information. Of course, she's very, very grateful for your help and saving
What up,
the
dudes?
citizens and civilians of Martin. And yeah, when you say, she also adds about your knowledge that about this part of the area, like about the fort. If you ask, she says the small history that several years ago, about 10, some tribes of orcs and hill giants managed their way through the Great Divide. It's a huge mountain chain that is bordering this land and the land of Ashes and so on. Basically, it's a huge mountain chain that, you know, is splitting a continent in half, and it's pretty dangerous. But yeah, they manage to make their way through and establish a base, a fortress on the ruins of the city. Like when, like, for Baliard's Fang is built upon the ruins of the one of the human, like on the cities in this region. And yeah, they tried to attack in Asmarin, so you can see the destruction, like south of Fort Clavershire, destruction here. It's like the scar from their previous attack, and of course the forts were created to prevent further invasions. And yeah, the main problem they had is lack of manpower and force. Like they are keeping on the defensive because they are not, they won't risk an attack on the fortress, because if they lose, there will be an open way to whole region. Besides that, yeah, she also heard about this particular dragon, but besides what you know, she doesn't have much more information. I don't know, maybe I forgot about something. Do you want to like remind me about something specific that you talked with her?
Any new more visits from your old friend? What was his name?
Asmarius.
Asmarius.
Thankfully, for now, no, but we need to stay vigilant. With the most of the forces and city guard went to the front lines to reinforce the forts. It almost sounds like an invitation for him to take what think it's his. On the other hand, maybe like as she's saying this, you are sure that she's trying to reassure herself that the situation is not as grim as it looks like. That maybe he didn't take this part of artifact because he's not able to yet. So she believes that you still have some time. Oh, and if you are asking about further plans, she says that for now, you've done more than enough, and she thinks that you deserve one or like minimum 2 day rest at the inn.
Alright. Alright, any questions you want to ask? Jai or Turs?
Nope.
Right.
Stop making me hungry.
Stop
I
making
grab
me
some morning rations and eat them slowly.
Stop reminding me that I have no wallet so I can go buy more snacks.
We're all asking you to stop it, and because you can't share.
Are we talking about me eating my Oreos?
Yes.
God damn it, I love Oreos.
Delicious, delicious Oreos.
I have one left, and I drank all my milk.
Oh, how dare you! You
But I
gotta
didn't
go
know I had
refill
one
on
left.
that milk, or else you can't
Right.
eat that Oreo.
Alright, so we head back to the inn.
Yes.
Okay. So, at this point, it will be extremely cheesy and easygoing, but sorry, that's just my way. During this minimum 2 days pass without like no alerts, no alarms, no problems, nobody attacks the city, and if you're like listening to informations from the front lines, they say that for now forts had not been attacked. No, none of the forts had been attacked, and there's like passive stance. The work on the Fort Darkwood is going well. Yada yada yada. And
During these 2 days, Genki is going to wander around the streets playing his violin.
I also wanted to add that during these 2 days you've re-met a familiar face that maybe you more or less known, but during these days you could like spend more time. It's with Elmrodu Yaran. And
And
before we continue, Zach, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, so
hold up, can I kind of assume that Runforth and our Grim Reaper dude say, guys, we're leaving.
Ronford is staying with you,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, he was with you at the fort.
Yes.
When you returned, he was busy with something, like some kind of investigation. Zermenos was also doing something with investigation, but he didn't return. Ronford returned, and I'm just gonna say that the meeting with Ronford and you all will be with all party members, including and Rodu.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, I have an idea why you could be returned to Pinewood. Zach, about playing on other sessions, I like the idea of simply asking my players why are here, or why are they doing this, so they can give me an idea. Maybe they have a good idea and they want to share it with us. So yeah, is there any particular reason that you are back in Pinewood that you might think of.
Have you guys told the rest of the guild about that artifact you found
Nope.
at all?
We hadn't had the chance.
What artifact? I've completely forgotten
Yeah,
about
because just overall information, the only not temporary but permanent guild representative
it. Oh wait, no, I remember.
is in the city of Azmarin. Like the so-called guild embassy, if you wanna call it like that. But yeah, nobody declared an action to inform the rest of the guild. But still, I think there is a chance that because you're Oracle, yes?
Yep.
Maybe the stars or your powers gave you an idea or whisper that in your quest of searching for artifacts and power, you must return. That there is something in the city of Pinewood. Just a suggestion, if you wanna go with it.
I like that idea. With two of the revelations I have, that pretty much fits.
Yeah, because I'm not sure exactly if this is fully within the rules, but in times like this, I tend to bend the rules or don't give a fuck if this is better for the story.
Story. Yeah, it's fine.
So, yeah, and if you are not against it,
I'm not.
We can like fast forward things that you have returned to the city and yeah, you've met with the faces that you might have known, seen, and if that's not enough, your oracle powers can give you like small clues that these guys might know something, and so on.
Ooh, spooky.
So I won't mention it to them, but I'll just start talking with them, acting like a fellow guild member, pretty much.
Because technically speaking, you are all fellow guild members.
Yeah.
You are in the same guild.
So, Elm, what the hell are you doing here?
Traveling, I heard about the war, so I came to see if I could help out.
Cool. We always need an extra hand, especially considering the dude with his giant bird is now gone.
Can we assume, sorry that I interrupt you, but will be really quickly question. Can we assume that this is happening, this particular talk is happening
During the 2 days.
and like okay, never mind. Yeah, it can be not specific. Yeah, so we'll just keep talking. Sorry.
It's been a while since we met. How you been?
Alright. As you can see, I've found a new artifact, and I reach up towards my eye and pull out a couple of contact lenses.
Huh. What do they do?
They help me tell when things are getting close to dying.
That's remarkably
That
useful as an
sounds
adventurer.
morbid.
And they also turn my eyes red while I wear them.
And that makes it sound like a paladin's going to come and smite you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, good thing we're no paladins
You
around
know
here
how
anymore.
run for this. You kind of with its justice stuff. Gotta watch out with that. Gigrant.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's not particularly evil.
No, but paladins have a tendency to see red when they see red eyes.
They're like bulls. Or human.
Well,
I mean, can you tell me one race that has red eyes and isn't going to try to kill you?
well, my eyes are normally brown, so
Yeah, good luck trying to convince a paladin of that.
better than
No,
the
no,
gold
no,
eyes.
my eyes are normally brown. Let me take out my eyes for you to see. Kinda,
Better than gold eyes over there, isn't it?
nah. I mean, I guess. I mean, they glow. It's not that big a deal.
One might say that's a sign of lycanthropy.
What, glowing eyes? Nah. It's fine. They only glow when I'm Well, pretty much always. Doesn't really do anything, but I've
I go
never
ahead and put the
heard.
contacts
I've
back
never
in
heard of
now.
a lycanthrope with glowing eyes. Just
I mean, how would you sleep with glowing eyes? If you close your eyelids, you're
oh, I
still
don't
going
see
to
the
have
light. It's fine.
But I mean, if you close your eyes, it's going to reflect off your eyelids. I mean, gosh, that's horrible.
Ah, you get used to it. It's fine. I guess we're finished talking now.
Yeah.
Yes.
We kind of got off
Whatever.
Okay,
topic.
so I have another question. Do you like? Can I assume that during these 2 days you explained to Enrodu Elm about like exactly what happened? What about this war? How much do you tell him? Do you like tell him this information about war chiefs, dragons, and so on?
I would give him the baseline of there's a dragon with an army of orcs trying to kill us. That's basically it.
And also, that dragon is following another dragon.
That is true as well.
Mm.
And that dragon might have another army, so yay.
Do you
A
tell me the
fair, a
dragon's name?
fair battle. Nah, well.
Sorry, Zach wanted to ask a question.
Do you guys tell me the dragon's name?
No, I just give you that baseline.
All right.
Everybody just completely forgets that you might actually know anything.
Sounded like Valerian or something.
Valaria.
Valaria.
Right? No, it started with a D, I remember that. This is all in character, by the way.
Yeah, I was wondering for a moment.
No, it's all in character. It's fine.
I just went and checked the fort. Nope.
Okay. So if you have nothing more to talk about,
Nope.
let's move on to during the second day of your like lazing and resting because there are no more like jobs that pay off really well for your characters. It's just say it's late afternoon, maybe even like slowly coming evening. Suddenly, Ronford bursts in and searches for you guys.
Hey, what up, Ronnie?
Up.
Greetings.
And yeah, I'm just gonna say that Ronford also might have recognized Elm or like you quickly reminded him who he is. And yeah, so he's just like he's
Ronford, this is Elm. Elm, this is Ronford. Ronford, before you do anything, his eyes aren't normally red.
We have more concerning problems than his eyes.
You have? I mean, of course we do. Could you remind us what the problem is?
I'm not talking about the war. This is something happening inside Sidonia.
Is it the artifact? Tell me it's the artifact. Oh god,
No.
don't tell me it's the artifact.
Genhiro, do you
So-
remember the pale stranger we met some time ago?
Yes, the gunman.
Didn't you think that it was strange that we met undead on the open day on a road in an area when nobody heard about undead, nobody had problems with the undead for the last several years?
I mean, they've been there before, right?
Yes, but there was a time of relative peace when undead were not a problem in this area for some
I mean,
time.
to every peace must come an end, so I don't really see the big deal around this. But what's wrong?
Well, it will be a problem because with this war, me and Zermenos, I don't know where that guy went. We are investigating happenings around the area, some reports of murders, disappearings. Several hours ago, I found an completely emptied village with no sign of life. Overall, I'm just saying this as MG, he tells you that he found way more than normally signs of undead activity, and he fears that there is some powerful being that is pulling strings for it. And And the problem is that there is a fucking another powerful something in addition to this war that can destroy this area from inside. Do you react to this information that there is possible undead infestation problem? That might be. Sorry.
What do you want us to do? If we go out there, we're pretty much fighting a war on two fronts at this point. Then,
Well,
do we have any idea which problem is more pressing?
well, he just says that. Well, for now, from what I heard, there was no more attacks at the forts. So, well, people are calling this war, but besides, and you know that besides the skirmish at the Fort Darkwell, the battle at Marton, and your action, there were no more military battles, and there were of course no attempted attacks on the Balyard's Fang. I mean, we can probably go there. I already found some clues. It might lead us to the source. I was hoping that Zermenos already returned and he, with his ways, he also found something. Also, that's by the way, because I forgot to say that besides you in the tavern, there is quite a few people. There are travelers, merchants,
Priests.
Priests? No priests, but just.
What? No priests drinking and whoring in the tavern? Nonsense. Aren't we in the Middle Ages?
I mean, it's an inn, not a brothel.
Okay, I understand.
Not a whorehouse. I mean, I know in some fantasy settings it's basically one and the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just saying, not here. But
Yeah.
Speaking about horse and about that, Genkiro, during your stay at the inn, are you trying to look out for some good-looking women to have some fun?
That came out of nowhere.
Let me think.
We were talking about whores. Do you want to fuck?
No, it just occurred to me that
Hey, got a bucket of chicken. Wanna do it?
in one of the previous
God.
sessions, Genkiro or Simon were saying something about that. Yeah, their bard might look for some fun.
Yeah, well, well, since he just came back from a grueling war session, he's probably going to look for some R&R.
I mean, okay, it's second day, but yeah, just for the future reference, that in one of the corners you can see a strange party. You can tell that there are adventures, but they're a strange party because there are three women in there, accompanied by a kid.
Oh, how dare they!
Oh, I
Care
did.
what
They
the
bring a
adventurers-
kid to an inn.
One, I don't know. Are you interested in more detailed description or just leave it at here? Do you wanna leave me at here?
Yeah, go ahead and give us some more details.
Yeah, it won't be that much because I'm improvising right now, but yeah, you can tell that one of the first women is some kind of spellcaster because of the rather revealing ropes. I mean, no, not revealing. Ropes. Simple magical ropes. Robes, not ropes. Fucking bondage. Never mind. The second is a knight of some sorts in medium or heavy armor. You're not sure exactly. And the third one is a ranger. You think?
Alright,
With,
and
with
what's
rather revealing armor. And before you ask, those women do not act indecent towards the kid.
So they're giving it stuff, or what are you talking about?
They're
Just
being
saying,
normal people around the kid.
just
They're
saying
not
of-
smacking it.
Mm.
They are acting normal, not like, you know, typical fantasy women who have their fantasy armors.
No chain keenies? That's right.
maybe,
My
maybe another time.
my
What do you think the
dreams
ranger's
are
wearing?
What?
What do you think the ranger's wearing?
I mean, she's slightly more revealing clothes, but not like that much. I can't-
So, what
Anyways,
age is the kid, and what are they doing right now?
from the look of it, like 15, 16 years old, you think? And they are like eating, drinking, and talking between each other about where they like should go, what they done, you know, typical adventure stuff. Yeah, besides them, you know, there is also that you might notice them. There are three guys on the table that in like black capes, hoodies that are they are not bothering anyone. They're just sitting silently, enjoying silently. They are silently enjoying each other's company and drinking some beer or ale. I don't know if in this time you call it beer or ale.
I yell.
Just call
Yeah.
it Bill.
Do they have any religious symbols out?
No religious symbols. That's nothing. No amulets and so on. They are just, you know, sitting silently. Although, one thing, Genkiro, can you give me? Do you even like check them out from time to time, or are you like, if they are nothing, they are doing nothing, you are not interested in them?
If well, I kind of give him a glance every now and then.
Okay, so you can give me a perception check.
All right, hang on. Perception. Plus 10. 15.
Yeah, nothing special. They are just, you know, your typical company.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
It turns out that they were undead.
Sorry, I had to deal with one thing.
Yep.
But yeah, with that roll, you are noticing nothing important. I'm just saying that this happened like during your talk with the paladin.
Mm.
That he. Okay, before we continue, I can take you to the like tavern map.
There.
And like, tell me in what table you are sitting.
Let's go with.
I mean, this table is used by these women and the kid that I told you about.
Yeah, let's go. Let's try this table.
Okay, so you borrowed one of the, you know,
Cheers.
chairs. Yes, I forgot that word. God damn it. Oh yeah, so you're sitting this table. The guys in black are sitting here. They're just not bothering anyone. And yeah, I can. Can you move your tokens?
Not mine.
Strange. Give me a sec. I'm gonna fix that.
I haven't moved my token for a month.
Controlled by. Yes. Save changes. Okay. It should work now.
Yes.
Okay, so you like listening to this talk, probably drinking, eating something, and during this talk, one of the new clients steps in. He's like, he looks skinny, but he also is very elegant. Like he's got very rich and very rich clothes.
Rich.
Yeah, yeah, and sorry that I'm interrupting my own description, but if you're wondering if this tavern is too big, let's just say it's a huge, like rather big place to it's a big and popular place. Oh,
No, I understand. It's fine. I was just trying to get a feel for how big it was.
yep. And the man steps in. He looks around, and if anybody like takes notice of him, you can see that his eyes stop at you. He gives you're not sure if a grin, and while he comes closer to you,
Is it one sec? Is it a malicious kind of grin or normal kind of grin? Like I have found you and I'm going to murder you.
Sense motive.
Yeah,
Yep.
same here.
yeah, it's look like a sense motive.
Hang on, what's...
There we go. That should work.
Yeah, 29.
Okay,
Yeah, that should work.
normally I would roll this not publicly, but
Christ, so many rules.
I'm just wondering what your reaction will be to seeing this roll and the stat he has.
That's fine. Oh god. Yeah, we don't realize anything. It's fine.
Yeah, for you it seems like a friendly grin. And while he's coming closer, you can see that on one hand he's holding a leather bag.
Does he have any weapons on him, by the way?
You don't see any weapons, but
What's he holding?
leather
Is he
bag.
alone?
Yeah, he's alone. Quick
Alright.
question, Otiros, you're sitting near the counter, like...
Yes.
Okay, so Otiros is there, you are at the table. Of course, like Ronfert took one place and he's also sitting and wondering what to do. And... and... give me a sec, I've lost my train of thought. This guy comes to you and he says hello, and without awaiting any kind of response or whatnot, he just puts leather bag on the table, and with the same grin he says, I think those in some kind belong to your friends. I came to return that. And without even perception checks, all three of you, plus Ronfert, can smell the smell of death and decay coming from the leather bag.
My eyes widen and I slowly look at the bag and the dude.
Can I see if the bag is bloody? Or if it's bleeding or anything?
From outside? No, but if you take a peek inside.
What's in the box?
I slowly take the thing, take the bag and slowly open it.
Okay, so can I also guess that Ginkiro is also seeing this, because I am not sure how many of these guys Jai could know. But inside, you know what? Because those are these items, you can give me another perception checks to see if you can recognize them.
Perception.
It won't be a hard. I'm just like,
Yeah, I think I make that.
yeah, no problem.
Lasers.
I'm also wondering. Also, Genkiro needs to make it. Like,
Alright,
this
hang on.
DC is really low, so yeah, that won't be a problem.
Perception check.
Waste of a 20.
Okay, but I'm not sure. Okay, that will depend on Elm if he wants to know that, guys. Because inside you can find and see 4 chopped off heads. There are heads of Chakun, Nalia, Kaleon, and you remember that these three guys went off to another mission, and you also remember that it was also connected to something regarding undead, some kind of investigation. And besides that, there's also a head.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Sorry for that. I was just messing around and it ended up popping up anyway. Thank you. I've been trying to get rid of.
Sucked in by the void.
I swear I did not cast darkness.
Damn it!
And there is
Sorry
also,
about that. I've been trying to get
after
rid of these shapes for a while,
and
but I
there
can't
is
figure out
also
how.
a head of Zermenos.
Box
And
them in and click
Okay,
delete.
seeing as I recognize these dudes, I'm going to take my free action of creating my weapons, and I'm going to all out attack the dude who.
if you are attacking, we are rolling for initiative.
Yeah, but this
Fuck
is.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I should definitely get this attack first, since I am the one initiating this.
You are assuming that he was not prepared for your reaction.
No. But I am initiating combat, so it should only be natural that I am the one who gets to attack first, then, regardless of initiative. But I kind of assume that he's ready for combat.
That would actually make sense.
Yeah, he's ready, and while he popped the leatherback, he took 5 footstep. Just give me a sec. I need to...
Fight!
And of course, just for your information, there are also, as of now, there are also these guys here, but they don't have tokens because I'm a lazy fucker. I didn't want to find anything, and they are not important in this battle. Okay, so can someone remind me how is the easiest way to add to turn?
I don't remember.
I
Okay.
never DM'd.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so I need to clear that out, and then I will add you. Okay, add turn.
Okay, well, let me just roll.
And yeah, I would like to put your health in the green bar, AC in the blue one. Just like Jai did it.
They can't see my stuff. I have health in green, AC in red, and PowerPoints in...
You should be able to drag your initiative results to the turn order.
Nope, I can't. I have no control.
I mean, you should have control over your token.
I have control over my token,
Okay,
but I don't
so
have...
I will just... Okay,
I can't
so...
drag and drop.
Okay, so Genkiro had 18.
Yep.
Otiros had...
Yeah, initiative. Yeah.
14.
Otiros had 14. Elm had 18.
I had 26.
And you had 26.
Mhm.
And give me a sec, I need to roll for this guy.
As far as I see, I'm drunk and passed out cold, but I may be wrong.
How much did you drink?
Yeah,
damn it,
that's quite a bit.
God damn it, Dodros, we need your Pokeball course now.
By the way, where's Ronfirth on this?
Ah, yes, I forgot to...
Seeing as he is kind of a tank and has a lot of damage, we might need him.
Yeah, but... there will be one scripted hint. Okay, no spoilers, but yeah.
That's fine.
That's something...
He will probably die, but we'll find out later.
Well,
Copy. Because honestly, I don't wanna find now his stats and so on. If somebody remember. Okay, layer, token layer.
I just realized that that's the horse outside.
Yes.
I suck at
That's
drawing.
looking really nicely.
At first, I thought that was like a gun or something.
I'm sorry for sucking at drawing. Oh god. Oh god, don't do that. If you're going to draw something, make a better
Okay.
horse.
So this guy, after he give you back, he stepped here.
Do you have a token for him? Or don't you?
Yes, but if I reveal it now, it will be a small spoiler.